You might be thinking, I never knew that preparing to announce our engagement was necessary. I thought I would just tell people. Well, if this is your style to be informal and you don't want an engagement party, then it is perfectly acceptable to just tell people. But what happens if you tell one friend and forget to tell another friend and they hear it from someone else? It could create hurt feelings, even if you meant to tell them. So, you need to make your first list, called an engagement notification list. It will also make things easier for you later on in the wedding planning process because it will become the basis of your guest list. So, what will be on this list? It will be a list of everyone that you want to make sure to tell of your engagement. The Smart Bride checklist, called the Engagement Notification List, is where you want to start. Print off as many copies as you need to make your list. Both bride and groom should list everyone they can think of they want to notify. And the notification list also gives you a place to indicate how you think they should be notified, through an engagement party, through a personal visit, through a phone call, or through a letter or email. Remember, if you have an engagement party, those who are invited must be invited to the wedding. Making the list may seem unimportant, but it is important to make sure you don't forget anyone and create hard feelings. In addition, this list will become your starting point for your wedding guest list. And, speaking of guest lists, this is the time to ask your parents to make their wedding guest wish list. This will help you to make sure you don't miss a distant relative or other important person. This wish list can be printed out and given to your parents to fill out. The groom is responsible for asking his parents for their list, and the bride is responsible for asking her parents for their list. Once you get these completed, it will help you identify whom you think you should be notifying of your engagement. In addition, these lists will give you an idea of who your parents think is important for the wedding guest list. The next video to watch is the newspaper announcement. If you don't want to place a newspaper announcement of your engagement, you can proceed directly to the next video in this module called Engagement Party Etiquette.